Hey everyone, S-Dub Nation here, and welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. I like to stop and take the time to rank all of the Ninjago intros from Season 1 all the way to Prime Empire. Please know that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My list is certainly not the right list, it is just my list, and you are free to comment down below your ranking or your favorite Ninjago intro. Please note that I will not be including Day of the Departed because that intro is very long. I will not be including Matt Wu's T because that intro is very long, and I will not be including the pilot because those intros are pretty short. So those will not be included on this list, just Season 1 all the way to Prime Empire. So basically how I'm going to structure this video is that I'm going to let the intro play first, and then after that I'm going to have another clip of the intro, but then I'm just going to add my voice over it just to give my final take over the intro. It's going to be pretty short because I'm just going as the runtime of the intro, which is probably like 21 to 26 seconds. Without further ado, let's get into the ranking. Kicking off my list at number 13, we have the Rebooted. Now, Rebooted is actually pretty short. I really like the intro. It's pretty cool. It fits the techno theme of the season. I just felt like it just moves around too fast. We don't give a lot of time on the characters, and it's very mashed together really weirdly. But all in all, it fits the tone of the season.
Questing for quests.
Coming in at number 12, we have the Fire chapter from Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu. Now, I wish that these scenes inside of the intro, I like the new intro, it's fine, but I wish that it had more scenes from the main story instead of the side stories that don't really add much to the main story. And at number 11, we have the Ice chapter from season 11. Now, this actually does the same thing that the Fire chapter does, just with a different color, a different element, different side stories, and different main stories, which these side stories actually contribute to the main story as a whole. So I like this intro. Kicking off my top 10 list, we have Tournament of Elements. Now, I like this season. I like the intro. The intro was cool. I love the beat. I love the jungle style feeling of it. But I kind of wish that once Zane joined the team, we could have had Zane integrated into the intro just like they did with Lloyd. But all in all, it is a great intro to an amazing season. Coming in at number 9, we have Prime Empire. Now, Prime Empire actually surprised me, and the intro did no different. I love the new Arcadian Whip style opening, and I also love the new Arcadian Whip theme song. It actually fits the tone of the season perfectly well as this arcade. Coming in at number 8, we have Sons of Garmadon. Now, Sons of Garmadon is my favorite Ninjago season. I love this season, and I love the intro. The intro has a nice little ninja elements to it. It keeps the ninjas in the shadows with stealthiness, and they also show off the city and the amazing CGI effects and the amazing animation that has improved. And also, at the end, they show Garmadon hovering over Lloyd. I love that aspect.
Kick back, whip around and spin.
Coming in at number 7, we have Rise of the Snakes. Now, the reason why I put this intro higher than others, which it would have been lower if it's been any year prior to this, but I like this intro because it shows me where we come from as fans. I mean, this is the first time we see the ninjas more than a team, but as a family. Coming in at number 6, we have Rise of the Ultimate Spinjitzu Master. Now, this is exactly like my number 7, but they do add in the ZX suits and they do add in Lloyd. Only reason why I only integrated Lloyd as a grown-up is because I like that version of Lloyd more. He was more wiser and he makes the intro better. Before I get into my top 5, I like to take the time to say that if you are a fan of Ninjago, which you probably are, that's why you're watching this video, click that playlist up above for everything Ninjago related that I have on my channel. Also, if you're a fan of the MCU, I am doing an MCU rewatch on my regular podcast, which is my podcast. So click that link in the description for the link to the regular podcast, and we will be uploading Captain America: The First Avenger this Monday. Without further ado, let's get into my top 5. Kicking off my top 5 list, we have the Hands of Time intro. Now, Hands of Time is actually an underrated season in my opinion, and the intro is no different. I love this intro because it shows all the ninjas panning around, and then it comes out of frame to show Nia and Kai attacking the Time Twins. Coming in at number 4, we have Skybound. Now, this intro is pretty smart. It starts off with Wu and Misako, and then it goes to Kai, and then Cole, and then Zane, and then we also have Lloyd, and then we have Nia, and then Jay, and then right back to Notakon. And I like that aspect because it's in the order of how they all got captured by Notakon the Jin, which I love. Kicking off my top 3 list, we have Possession. Now, Possession actually is pretty cool and pretty interesting because it switches from the 3D animation to the 2D animation in a Scooby-Doo-like way. And I love Scooby-Doo animation, so it's pretty cool. And it also fits the tone of the season as a darker season. And at the end, we see Lloyd's eyes glowing, hinting at his possession at the beginning of the season. My runner-up at number 2 is Hunted. Now, Hunted is not better than Sons of Garmadon, but the intro is. I love the fact that we start off in the Dragon and Oni realm, and then we go back to Ninjago City, and then we pan out to the ninjas on a different side of the coin, and Lloyd and Neo on another side of the coin, and they're just being hunted by Garmadon and the Dragon Hunters. I love that aspect, and the season does this.
Episode 95.
But coming in at my number one has got to go to March of the Oni. Now, I'm not a big fan of March of the Oni, but I love this intro. It shows where we come as friends, and it shows all of the seasons of Ninjago in these still 2D images, which I love. And also, it just brings out nostalgia for me because it shows like we've come this far. This is the 10th season. It's a movie. I mean, it's so cool. Alright guys, that is it for the ranking. Please note that everything that I say in this video is just my very own opinion. My list was certainly not the right list. It was just my list, and you are free to comment down below your ranking or your favorite intro of Ninjago. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.